All right, so today I'm doing an update on the Smith & Wesson Model 19 Carry Comp, the 2.5-inch barrel model. I took it out to the range and I put about, to be exact, 56 rounds through it. I shot a box of 38 Special and I put about 6 rounds of this 357 Magnum Fort Scott munitions. So what I think of it, the 38 Special was very manageable as expected. Shooting the 38 Special, to be honest, felt like shooting my M&P Shield. Shooting the Fort Scott 357 Magnum, like I said, I only put 6 rounds because this is the only box I have for a 357 Magnum at the time. I plan on buying more 357 Magnum in the future, but that's all I have for now. So the 357 Magnum had a little bit of a sharper recoil. It's going to take some practice and training getting used to it. But it was, I feel like I'm going to be able to manage the 357 Magnum out of this. But yeah, shooting the 357 Magnum was very much of a sharp recoil. But it wasn't too bad. I feel like it's manageable. I'm pretty sure the compensated barrel helps a little. But like I said, I've never shot another 357 Magnum before. So I have nothing to compare it to. Sorry. I don't know if that's much help or not, but so far I felt like it's going to be a shootable gun. I like it so far. What else do I think of it? I think I might change that front sight. It's not priority, but just having a black and black, I'm used to seeing color, to be honest. So I might switch that out, but it's not priority. Maybe sometime down the road. But even with those sights, it was very shootable. So yeah, I didn't get no footage of me shooting the gun this time I went to the range, but I do plan on taking it out again sometime next week. I'll get some video footage then, and I might do a close-up. Maybe shoot some 357 Magnum up close so we can see how that recoil handles, or how good or bad of a job I do handling the recoil. But yes, I definitely have some practice to do. The grip on a revolver is much different than a semi-auto, which is what I'm used to. This, like I mentioned before, I'm new to revolvers, so this is a learning experience for me. Getting a hold of that grip, and then with the pinky hanging out and shooting 357 Magnum out of it, it's going to take some practice, and I'm going to have to put some more rounds to get comfortable with it. Next time I take it out to the range, I might put the rubber grips just so I can compare it to see which ones are better. I'm pretty sure the rubber grips I'm going to like a little bit more just because I get a full grip on those. Number one thing I need to get used to this is managing the recoil when shooting 357 Magnum. Putting 38 Special through this, like I said, it was very manageable. It felt like shooting 9mm. That's just in my opinion. But another thing that I need to also get good at is being able to load a little bit faster. Putting 6 bullets in a cylinder, that's going to take some practice. So yeah, the few times that I've carried this gun in this holster, it's been very comfortable. I really like the holster. I had to break it in. It on their website, it says it's for a K-frame. I don't know if it's specifically for this one or not. This is a K-frame. So 1791 Leather does send you a step-by-step on how to break in their holsters. And I followed those steps that they recommend. And it was pretty easy breaking it in. It took about maybe 30 minutes of just playing around with it. So now it holsters really easy. And you can draw it out pretty easy. And it still retains it in there. So next time I go out to the shooting range, I am going to be doing a little bit of an experiment. I did this already with an M&P Shield. There you go. It was much less thinner than these right here. I'll compare them right now next to each other. But I did that with some 9mm 115 grain, and that was with an M&P Shield. and they all penetrated, as you can see. So next time I go out to the range, I'm going to be doing the same thing with the revolver. This is much thicker than this one that I just showed you, I used for the M&P Shield, as you can see. This is about 3 inches. I would say this is probably about maybe an inch, so it wasn't much. I'm going to be shooting at this stack of books now with the 357 Magnum. I'm also going to compare it with the Smith & Wesson Shield. Wrong side. I get it that the 357 Magnum is much more powerful than a 9mm, but I'm just curious to see what this will do. I'm not sure if there's any science behind this or not. I'm just going to shoot at this. If the 357 Magnum and the Shield both make it through these books, then I'll shoot at this other bigger stack of books. I'm just trying to put a stop to the round, because over here the Shield went right through them. So and the reason why I'm going with the Shield versus the Model 19 is because this is the smallest barrel gun I have for 9mm. It's a 3-inch barrel versus a 2.5. So just for velocity purposes. And like I said, I know 357 Magnum is more powerful, but I'm just going to see what happens. If the M&P Shield 3-inch barrel is unable to penetrate these books, I will bring in a Glock 17 just to see if that little bit longer barrel helps penetrate that. And if the 357 Magnum penetrates these books, we'll step right on over to this side. This is about 3 inches. This is probably about 4 inches. And if the M&P Shield penetrates these as well, then the M&P Shield will be shooting at these over here as well. Just trying to put a stop to these Fort Scott Munition rounds. So stay tuned.